Okay, and welcome back to the next step here. We're going to make our refractory model. So the silicone is set. It's set in 10-15 minutes, but I gave it 30. Now I've got a different duplicating flask. You can see there's a tapered angle on this of maybe 15, 20 degrees, which helps take it out. I Vaselined it. Yours may be a little more challenging because of the taper of the investment ring. Oh, it's in pretty good. I'm just going to push through these holes here. It's in pretty good. So I'll release the sides here slowly. I mean, try not to tear it. It does have a pretty good tear strength. And just break the air seal. And then I'm going to pop out the model. You can see how stiff it is. That's why, good thing I blocked out those anterior teeth. Have a look in here. There's no rips. You can see this sharp edge, if I can get the light on it, of the internal finishing line of that blockout wax right about in this area here. You can see how nice and sharp it is, and sharp it is here. If you've had a little silicone sneak under, make sure you kind of reintroduce that sharp edge. And hopefully your models weren't wet when you're blocking it out. So I'm going to take any extra. It's imperative that you put the silicone back inside your ring so it doesn't stretch, especially with hydrocolloid. It's more flexible. I take any leftovers here. So we're going to use a investment material. We're going to use obviously Bagos products here. So we have a fine investment, Wirofine. This is just as fine as your Crown and Bridge investment. It's got 400 grams. Now with 400 grams, that's enough to make 2 models. You could probably make 3, but there's a setting time. It's pretty quick. And you can see here, we're going to heat up between 700 and 1,000 degrees Celsius here, burn out for at least 15 minutes. And then we're ready to cast at heat soak time anyways at the top. So if you look at the back here, like most instructions, if we're using a gel or a silicone, silicone is 80 milliliters total. 70% Bagosol and 30% water. If I can zoom in a little closer. %70 Bagosol, 30% water, 80 mils total. So 56 mils of Bagosol K and 24 mils of water. Now what we've done is there's a jug over there. We've pre-mixed everything. So all you need to be concerned is with 80 mils of a combined liquid. So we need our vacuum mixer that you'll get probably from the back room there in 508. And then I've measured off on my vial here 80 mils already. Like I said, this is enough for 2 or 3. I just have myself here. Now it's really important. I think you should wear a mask with this material. Never mind, I think. You should wear a mask with this material because it's very fine investment. It's not good for your lungs. So put on your mask nice and tight. And remember, we're going to do this in 2s. Gently, the whole bag. You can see there's a dust coming up. I'll try to maintain the dust. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now you have to work quickly here. Don't start like, taking your time here. We're going to mix it pretty until it's saturated. And I'm going to let the vacuum mixer do the rest. And that vacuum mixer we're going to use for 1 minute. Because it's a little warm in here, it seems like our material's been sitting all summer long. Let's do 45 seconds vacuum mix. And 5 seconds with no mix, just vacuum. And the vacuum mix is obviously not ensuring a good mix, as well as is taking that ammonia gas, which is a byproduct of the setting reaction of the phosphate binder. And this is obviously investment's pretty heavy. Hardness because of the temperature. So I got a small vibrator. We'll use the big one so it'll stay on there. Because usually after I pour it, I'd like to wait maybe 10 seconds. But for the video, I just brought a small one over here. Sounds like Tonawanda, New York with the 5-alarm fire. Sorry, Tonawandans. So, I'm going to not pour from here, but I'm going to pour from up higher. I would say maybe about, 8 inches above. And slowly, you can see it's almost like water. And that's it. Don't overfill, because then you'll have to trim the base. The base was thick enough of this model. So I'm going to let it vibrate here. I've given the vacuum mixer to my friend, and they went and poured theirs up. 10 seconds, and I'm going to go into the pressure pot again. Setting time, 45 minutes. Completely set. So after 45 minutes, we'll return.